difference. What's that? Oh, it's awesome. Night and day difference. Hey, Bale, can you take this over there for me? Thanks, big dog. Appreciate it. Just put it right there in the middle. Scores table.
What time did Connor and Camden get to bed last night?
Connor was a little later than Cam. Connor probably loves sports a little bit more. Cam has other interests. But yeah, we got to bed pretty late.
What's practice been like since that exhibition? What's kind of been the focus to you guys?
Just consistency, Jeremy. I don't think we're very consistent right now. And coaches, as I've said before, aren't real patient. Just trying to get consistent with, really our toughness, our effort level. I thought was up and down a little bit the other day. I think our execution was the same a little bit. And then just what I've been using that word, synchronization. It's a team sport. And, some of that with the way we've managed guys to get them back to the court, and then some guys coming off of injury weren't able to maybe get quite as many reps as normal in a preseason as we start to head into the first game here a week from tomorrow. So I got to be a little bit more patient probably. I don't have much of that right now, so trying to get those guys to connect and play together and create a chemistry amongst our group on court. I think off the court we're good, but on the court we got some work to do there.
Malcolm said he thought you guys were further along at this point in the season than in his previous 3 years. Is that your assessment?
In some areas, yeah. In some areas, we got a lot of what we need to play in Brett, but again, I just don't think we're very consistent right now. We're up and down too much for me, and we've got to be a lot more consistent with everything that we're doing.
We see any more minutes from Tijon tomorrow, possibly? About the same?
It depends. We'll see how practice goes today. I've been basing it on practice grade outs. I've been basing it on how groups play together. I'm basing it on, how many practices guys have had, who plays well with each other, all that stuff. So it's a possibility. I certainly wouldn't, rule it out.
How is Lewis different than WashU?
Athletically, a little bit more athletic. I thought WashU they were older juniors and seniors, and they were very sharp, and they executed. They were smart. This one will be a little bit different. I think we'll see more athleticism, a little bit more speed, a little bit more length. So those things will be good. It'll be a different style top than the first game.
Both Mike, Jalen, Tracy all responded to playing in the game.
Yeah, their bodies feel great. That's the good thing. They keep reminding me our plan was to try to get everybody ready to roll and available for that first game the other day, and we executed that. Now I want to take the next step and get synchronization and get guys acclimated and take care of the ball better and, do all those things that we need to do to be more competitive.
What percentage of paint touches were paint conversion?
I don't know what the conversion was, Rob. We didn't quite get it there. We were trying to get it there a lot. I'm not going to give you the number, but it's a lot. And we were close to getting it there a lot, which was good. I know we missed 3 layups. Tracy had one at the rim. Hill had one in and around the rim. And there was another one I'm missing right now. But there were 3 where we felt like, you may not, every once in a while you may miss one in a game. We thought we should convert 2 of those 3. All of them were in the first half, for the most part.
Some of Tijon's passes were a little bit too hot to handle for the guys.
I thought one of them was. I thought the other one was just dropped. We got to catch it.
What'd you tell you when the 3 big men had 11 turnovers?
Well, I think you got to look. It's not necessarily, when you look at turnovers, you got to look at why they're happening. And for us, we had, I think it was 20. Jeremy had 23 fouls. We had 20 turns, and 7 of them were offensive fouls. So usually when you hear 20 turnovers, and regardless when you get 20, it's sloppy. But usually you're thinking, man, they must have thrown the ball over the place or kicked it around. And we did a little bit of that. But when 35% of your fouls are offensive, illegal screens, holding guys in the post, hooking in the post, a couple push-offs, one on Hill, one on Tijon, we got to clean those up. That's way too many. That was the common denominator in the turnovers on Sunday.
Bijan was maybe looking to pass first against WashU. Would you like to see him look for his shot a little more? Because
I just want him to play the right way, Scott. If it's there, it certainly presents itself. That's great. Obviously, he has a gift to pass. I mean, he had 10 assists yesterday in practice and in our live stuff, and that's the first time we've had somebody do that. So, you know, he can pass. We all know that, and he knows how to run a team in terms of scoring and shooting. I do want him to, you know, be aggressive from the standpoint of making plays and getting into the paint. If his shot presents itself, we certainly want him to take it. But right now, when you're a young guy, you're just trying to figure out how to fit in, learn the system offensively and defensively, and I think he's making some progress.